The last 3 days of Michael Jackson's life, a real story in simple English. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was preparing for the biggest comeback of his career. He had announced a series of concerts called This Is It. 50 shows in London. Millions of fans bought tickets. Michael believed this would be his final big project, his last chance to show the world the magic he still carried inside him. But behind the excitement, something else was happening. Michael was tired, stressed, and under pressure. And in his final 3 days, the world's greatest performer struggled with pain, insomnia, and exhaustion. This is the true story of the last 72 hours of Michael Jackson's life. 3 days before, June 23, 2009, it was a warm day in Los Angeles. Michael woke up late because he had trouble sleeping the night before, something that had been happening for years. Sleep was his biggest enemy. He tried herbal teas, meditation, soft music, but nothing worked. Night after night, he stayed awake until morning. His doctor, Dr. Conrad Murray, was living with him at his rented mansion on North Carolwood Drive. Murray's job was to help Michael sleep, monitor his health, and make sure he was ready for the concerts. That evening, Michael went to Staples Center for rehearsal. Even though he was tired, something magical happened. He performed Beat It, Billie Jean, and songs for the Earth Song segment. The dancers said he looked stronger than ever. The film crew said it felt like the old Michael was back. When Michael did the final dance steps of Billie Jean, the entire team clapped. He smiled shyly and said, "I'm finally ready." People who were there said it was one of his best rehearsals in years. At midnight, he went home, tired but happy. This was the last time he would perform in public. 2 days before, June 24, 2009. The next day, Michael woke up around noon. He ate a light lunch, usually grilled chicken, vegetables, or fruit. He spoke on the phone with his children, who were staying inside the house with nannies. He loved being near them, even during stressful times. That evening, he returned to the arena for another rehearsal. He wore a black jacket, sunglasses, and a fedora hat, his classic style. He practiced songs like Human Nature, The Way You Make Me Feel, and Thriller. He was gentle, kind, and soft-spoken with the dancers. At one moment, he looked at his production manager and said quietly, "We must give them love. We must give them magic." He believed that every show had to be filled with heart, not just movement. People who were there said he was excited, hopeful, and full of creative ideas. When rehearsal ended around 12:30 a.m., he told his team, "See you tomorrow. God bless you." And he went home. That was the last time anyone outside his home saw him alive. The final day, June 25, 2009, morning. Michael arrived home shortly after midnight. He talked with his children before they went to bed. He told them he loved them, something he said many times every day. Then he tried to sleep, but once again, he couldn't. He told Dr. Murray, "My mind is racing. I cannot sleep. I have to rest for the show." For hours, Murray tried different methods to help him sleep, but nothing worked. Michael begged him, "I just need sleep. If I don't sleep, I can't perform." This wasn't the first time Michael had struggled with insomnia, but this night was different. It was worse. And so, sometime between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m., the doctor gave him propofol, a powerful anesthetic normally used in hospitals, not in homes. This was a crucial moment. Propofol can make someone fall asleep, but it can also slow breathing if not monitored carefully. Michael finally drifted into a deep sleep. The final moments, June 25, 2009. Shortly after noon, something went wrong. Michael wasn't breathing normally. His pulse slowed. His body became still. At 12:21 p.m., a 911 call was made from the mansion. The voice on the phone said, "We have a man who is not breathing. He's not responding." The paramedics arrived quickly. They tried everything, CPR, oxygen, electric shocks, but nothing worked. They didn't know at first that the patient was Michael Jackson. When they realized, they tried even harder. They rushed him to UCLA Medical Center. Doctors worked for more than an hour, but Michael remained still. At 2:26 p.m., the chief doctor quietly said the words no one ever wanted to hear. Time of death, 2:26 p.m. Michael Jackson, the most famous entertainer in the world, the boy who became a legend, the man who carried the weight of 1 billion hearts, was gone. He was only 50 years old. The world reacts. The news spread instantly. Fans cried in the streets. People gathered outside the hospital, outside his home, outside radio stations. TV channels around the world interrupted their programs. For a moment, the whole world stood still. Strangers hugged each other. Parents played Michael's music for their children. People lit candles, left flowers, and danced in memory of him. Millions of fans felt like they had lost a part of their own childhood. Aftermath and truth. In the months that followed, investigators learned that Michael's death was caused by acute propofol intoxication, a powerful medication given without proper medical equipment. Dr. Murray was later found guilty of involuntary manslaughter for his role in Michael's death. But beyond the legal details, what the world remembers most is Michael's dedication to his art, his kindness, and his desire to give the world something magical. Reflection, his final message. In his last days, Michael told his dancers, "We have to heal the world. It's all for love." Love. Even when he was exhausted, even when he struggled with sleep, even when he felt pressure from the world, he talked only about love, music, and helping others. He wanted his last concerts to be meaningful, not just for entertainment, but for the planet, for the people, for the future. His final rehearsals showed a man still full of passion, a man who dreamed big until his very last night. Michael Jackson might be gone, but his music, his message, and his magic continue to live in the hearts of millions. Closing words. Thank you for listening to this real-life story of Michael Jackson's last 3 days. If you learned something new today and improved your English, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What should we cover next? Whitney Houston, Elvis Presley, Amy Winehouse, Marilyn Monroe? Comment below and tell us. Keep listening, keep learning, and see you in the next episode of Level Up Your English Listening.